Hi, my name is Sunkeeper. Welcome back to Gloomhaven. Time to start our second crypt scenario. Decaying Crypt. Stumbling through the woods, you're alarmed to hear the sudden sounds of a large animal rummaging through the underbrush. You crouch down, gauging the grunts and growls. Through the trees, you see a large bear approaching your location. It has not noticed you yet, but you imagine it will soon. Attack the bear, hopefully catching it by surprise, or take the opportunity to run from the bear. Let us run from the bear. You bolt from hiding as fast as you can. Luckily, the bear was still a ways off, and it gets bored with the chase before it can catch you. Still, you keep running and running until you can't catch your breath. Versus attacking the bear, getting wounded.
What is life without a little bit of intrigue? The cultists have clearly marked this crypt as a spot of trouble for them. Perhaps clearing the place out will put you in their good graces. Or maybe you're just hoping to find a big stash of treasure, untouched by looters' hands. Once you arrive, the smell makes you regret your decision more than anything else. It's not the fact you've had it up to here with exploring old decrepit ruins. It's not the undead horrors shambling and moaning in the shadows.
It's the smell.
The smell of death and soullessness and rotting flesh.
So unless you're gonna walk into a trap, and I don't even know if there is traps. I would assume there is. Actually, is this the one crypt where you start in one area and then you can go 2 paths around to the middle? Because I believe both doors were covering a trap. So maybe we'll do that. Kill 5 or more monsters might happen. Kill 1 or more elite monsters. And reveal the room or gain experience. You definitely can gain experience a lot. Okay, so now we don't have the extra tank that is the Berserker. And the Plagueherald is more of like a hybrid support and damage class. Not very strong damage-wise, mostly single target. Can tank a little bit and poison and stuff and help everybody else, but it is the one with 2 rooms. Okay. Yeah. Kill all revealed enemies. So if I just choose one path and never reveal this room, then I don't have to worry about it. The question is there a chest in one of the 2 paths that I might miss if I just do that? And I don't remember. I also don't remember if one path is easier than the other. But as soon as I reveal this room, then I have to kill everything in there. Everybody starts with 3 curses. Ugh. Alright, what do we got? We got big hitters here, many hitters here. I think you run up and disarm them. Oops. Well, I definitely want to put you on the other side. And that means I will put you in the front, stick you here. You're gonna have to move to be able to do your thing, or go late, I guess. Your typical first turn. I'm trying to remember. So we got... What do we have in this scenario again? We have ghosts, living spirit, and bones. We don't really need vaccine. The only time that we need vaccine really would be the spirits, because they can curse and sometimes stun, I think. I think we're going to opt to not have vaccine on the Sunkeeper this time. Which means that Sunkeeper can get muddled and immobilized and that sort of stuff from these guys. But I think we'll go that route. We'll just pop a booster shot. You can also help with poison. And now that vaccine is not being used, we can use that as a top. Okay. We still want to go quick, and then on the following turn we could potentially do this to spread some poison. Do I want to do a setup with you? I don't need flying right now. Certainly don't want to burst that. We do have a volatile bomb, so we could stun 2 targets if needed. That's a range 3 bottom. Right. Oh, and then before you get any funny ideas, you can't use the top of this to poison someone that's immune to poison. I've tried. That was my first instinct was, oh, my Sunkeeper's immune to poison. Can I do that? Because I figured that, you know, with the Sunkeeper having the dependent of dark pacts and cursing himself as a result, he didn't get the curse. So I figured, well, you should be able to target him. No, you have to pick someone that is able to be poisoned before that'll work. Now, this might have been good with the Berserker, because the Berserker has that nice heal 1 bottom just to get rid of the poison all the time. And on a higher level card, I believe the Plagueherald gets a thing to move and heal all adjacent allies and that sort of thing. Oh, there it is, right there. Heal all adjacent allies. So it wasn't a higher level card, but that's what you would have to do. You'd have to attack and then, you know, essentially heal off the poison. Remove poison from any one enemy, cause it to suffer 1 damage or 3 damage. So it's just a 3 damage any range. Poison, target all enemies adjacent to enemies. Oh, so that does spread the poison. What is the one that I'm thinking of that is like a bottom card that just deals 2 damage to all enemies with poison or something like that. Okay, so you can spread poison. Okay. Let's spread poison on the first turn then. We'll shield self, spread poison. It's range 2, but you can still hit 3 of them. You know, I think I'm gonna put you right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you go late enough, you can do a flame strike and fire orbs. I love how I enchanted this with fire, but I have yet to really use it. Well, honestly, when I did that, I only had a prosperity level 2, so I can only enchant 2 things. I really would have liked that on this, because I used this as a move bottom for a while instead, but I only had prosperity level 2, so I was kind of forced into that. Okay, so if we go late and do that, you're going to take some hits from the skeletons, but that's fine. Should I switch you then? And put the Plagueherald over here? Nah, these guys hit a lot harder. Okay. What are you doing, Sunkeeper? Retaliate. Move and... really just move 2, just to get in the middle of them if needed. And we'll do that. Well, we could stay put with this and bless the Spellweaver. Okay. Alright, zombies aren't moving. Perfect. You're move 3, so if I have my... oh wait, undo. You do have that nice attack bottom. I could use that anytime I'm adjacent to someone as a free attack then. Stun poison sort of thing. Or, you know, do this with an attack and then follow it up with a move. So I'll save the Ring of Haste for this one. I don't need that right now. So you guys aren't doing anything. And if I move my Sunkeeper... did I give you a 2 move or 3 move? It is a 3 move. 1, 2, 3. And then all the bones would target you if I put you there. Okay. So I could poison. Wow. Yeah, I suppose it's range 2 to the first one. So the center is range 3. Poison those guys to do more damage to them, or poison these guys to essentially negate the shield. My Sunkeeper's here. These guys will surround it. You still have a nice... You will have 1, 2, 3 targets right there in addition to that. Okay, let's poison these guys. Rolling curses. Thank you very much. I am going to make you take a step back. That way everything focuses the Spellweaver and nothing is adjacent for them to be able to attack multiples. And Sunkeeper, move up. I don't have anything to bless because nobody's up there, but... If Sunkeeper was more of an offensive type, meaning I would play her as more of an offensive instead of the tank, then I wouldn't be popping defensive stance, and I would have the ability to have two nice attack 4 tops and get use out of that sun, but... Free 2 damage. Two damage. 2 damage. You know, I should have almost waited on that poison. If my plan was to get them to surround. Well, my plan was originally to go here, but now there's a nice big AoE for you. Oh, you guys didn't go in the order that I thought. I mean, you're still range 3 of everything, so you can still hit 1, 2, 3. With the power potion, that'll kill those 2. Yeah, let's go with that. Didn't quite kill that one, but we can finish it off. Alright. Nobody had to be the first to kill someone, right? No, you just have to kill 5. Well, that's probably not going to happen now. Alright, now is the time to pop that. No, we don't really need that right now. Alright, so you're a range 4 2 target and a range 2 2 target. Just start throwing curses. Oh, that's a burn stun. Range 3 1. Nothing's in range of you. You need to go over here next. And then, I mean, we could whack them and move, or vice versa. We now have fire, and you're the only one that uses fire, and I already used my attack bottom. Nobody needs heals. I guess just do this. Oh, I suppose you could run up and disarm them. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll do triage instead and save this because it's a faster card. We can pair that with one of the higher ones later. What are we doing with you? Enemies with poison spread poison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, so there's a 4. That's a range 4. And then spread poison. If they're, yeah, so you can take care of those then, I guess. You're just not moving. Alright, so you're not actually doing anything, but you are going there. Move 2, move 2. We can get both of you away from that. And immobilize. So they're going to be focusing the Sunkeeper. She does not have vaccine this time. Alright, well, let's try whittling you down a little bit and let you do that. You're going after them, though. Okay, let's move. I don't want to be near the Sunkeeper. What's your movement? Move 3. So you would not be able to move here. Because that's going to take 4 move. And move 2, move 2, move 2. So you'll be away from that. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Ah, shoot. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use that on this one. Yeah, that would have killed it. Oh. And your disarm isn't going to be useful because you're going after them. You could run up and disarm this one at least. But then this one could go 1, 2, 3. Although you can attack that. The other option is you go up and just attack it. Do you want to disarm it or attack it? Let's try killing it. Okay. Still don't need that. Yeah, means you're not going to be able to move. And you're muddled. Why didn't I use the vaccine? Of course you missed the one I don't want to miss. Alright, well now you have no use of this, nor can you do that. Your range 4 still applies, so you can still do this. I guess we'll just make our way to the door. Alright, so the Sunkeeper... Oh, no, the immunity, or the immobilize already ran off. Just start whacking them, I guess. And then you... Now would be a good time to have your disarm. There's some poison for you. AoE stun time? Meaning the volatile bomb AoE stun in those two. It just buys us another turn. Your range 4 though. I'll have to move up. Too far. I'm too far away from that one yet. Do we want to just let you take care of that and go through the door? The Sunkeeper's in not lead. Let's wait one more turn. Let's try to soften these up a little bit more. And try to get the Sunkeeper leading the charge rather than taking up the rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your Impaling Eruption could hit all of them. I'd much rather go fast just in case. You're going to be poisoning them, so that you'll do more damage to them. I miss not having wounds from the Berserker. I really do. 2 target 3 damage. I can go 1, 2, 3 and hit them both. Or I can stun them. Stun them would, again, let me have more time. And it's just burning my volatile bomb. After each of your move actions, poison all adjacent enemies and allies. I'm considering popping the Spread the Plague. Once during each of your attack actions, you can poison. Or just do flat 3 damage to someone that's already poisoned. Add 1 attack to the entire attack action. Maybe next turn. For now, we need to move 3 to get into the spot. So that you're in range. Oh, you're range 3. Never mind. You're the range 2. Yeah, let's just do this because we're gonna be doing some other stuff for attack tops right now. Move 1, so just don't be adjacent to them. 1, 2, 3. You can still hit them. Oh, there's a wound. Just sit here and wait to go through the door, I guess. I have not used my boots. Is now the time to use this to get my advantage back? Is that important right now? Nah, let's not do that. Hey, generate dark. And then if we just take one step back, we're fine. Although you were going to stun them. Let's see, if I go here and stun that one, the Spellweaver's fine. This one's stun wouldn't help. Okay, so we're gonna save the volatile bomb. There's no real reason to use it. And oh, you weren't the one wounded. Okay, I was gonna say, oh man, you're dead already. No. Did I ever? You're an odd number. I should use a stamina pot on you soon. Okay, so you're dead. If I attack that one, it's dead, and there's only one left. And they don't heal, so he's only going to be taking more damage. Okay. Did anybody have reveal a room? I don't think so. So now would be the time to spread the plague and then go through the room. We still need to deal with you. You need to get just moving to the room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could certainly get in there. Bless and strengthen someone. You can fall back and attack him. He's already wounded, but I think you can take a hit from him, probably. The other option is to have you heal him instead of bless. You finally give me Dark for Daybreak as a rolling modifier, and I'm not even going to use it. Oh, you have an attack bottom. Oh, but I was going to do the top. The other option's flying. But I think I want them move and heal if I'm going to be poisoning my allies. So you're a top and just start poisoning everything. No, let's do this as a bottom. And if it's still alive, I can walk over and curse it. And you're just doing damage to yourself. Perfect. Well, you're doing 1 damage to yourself, 2 with the wound. My plan was to have you come back and kill it, so we'll do that. Why does this do that? I just noticed it was going slow again. Nobody has any negative effects. Alright, so this guy's dead. We can just move on. You do have the option to step back and curse it just for fun. So let's do that. It moves you 2 in the wrong direction, but it's a free curse to the deck, so I think it's worth it. Sunkeeper! If I want to do boots, I need to do it now, so... What do we got? Oh, we do have some traps. Okay, so you can walk on traps. Living spirits... Yeah, you're not doing anything. Bones are moving really, really fast, so I should have healed you before coming. We'll just walk up and take it. Top yourself off. Maybe actually in hindsight, maybe the better thing to do is just stand in the door. Instead of just taking free hits from these guys from a distance. If this guy draws a +2 or if this guy draws a +1, they'll be doing damage to me. There sure is a lot of shielded stuff, isn't there? Hey, look, the curse. And now the Sunkeeper has a way to jump over these traps. All right. He didn't take any damage. And I'm definitely not getting my card back this turn, so we'll just heal him up. And then move into it. Okay, like I said, he's dead. Moving on. Now you have the ability to poison your allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. AoE stun, not all that useful, but nice 2-target, 4 damage. Will be pretty nice. Followed up by healing that. You just need to rest. Whatever it is I have to take. You're gonna be a while before you get in the thick of it again, and you're just biding your time. It's unfortunate the skeletons are going the same time. Because they're basically gonna heal back everything I do to them. So let's try focusing on one of the little guys. Very nice. You are not gonna use the light anyways. Alright, good. There's one. Which means now you can walk here and attack those two. Why did I get you jumping boots again? Yeah. You're only down 1 health. You're fine. Curse all enemies within range. Oh, Sunkeeper. You're going to be taking some curses. The only thing in range would be that, or I could do a couple damage. Just get a bless in your deck. I don't think you're attacking next turn, but... And we'll poison the Spellweaver behind me. Rolling curse. Already paying dividends. Like I said, I need to pop this. So that'll be the heal bottom that I'll get. Did I poison myself? I'm gonna have to look at that in post. Anyway, probably Epidemic is a nice one because, like I said, it's 2-target 4 damage. The other option is they're in a nice spread here. This would be 4 damage AoE, and I'd be able to hit all of them. You're not ready to do your big attacks and stuff, and that would clear up a lot of the spirits. Where was that card? There. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. It does mean I'll probably have to poison you because you're already poisoned. Well, you'll just take 3 damage. You can handle that, I think. Oh, right. Everybody's getting cursed. Fortunately, only 10 curses can be in the deck, and we've already got 3 in the Sawbones' deck. Oh, and on the other plus side, now I don't have to move because everything is just around here now. Okay, so you're doing that. You could heal someone else and also heal. Or I could heal myself. Yeah. We'll do that. And then you just rest to get you up here. Not bad. We could certainly... What's the range on that? 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay. You actually have a ranged attack. What is this? We'll just long rest to get back your stuff. You don't really need to do anything. If I can hit this, which means you're going to be getting hit by that guy next. Or I could poison these two. If I poison this group here, it'll help the Plagueherald. This group? Poison this group here, it'll help the Plagueherald finish this off. Not that I'm doing a whole lot of damage, but... Okay, now I have the option. Is there... 1, 2, 3. See, I wanted to do this as a bottom with the Ring of Haste, and now that that's not a thing, I can't. I could pop you as a shield. That might not be a bad idea given how much multi-target stuff is going out. It'll just reduce some of the damage going around. Now I'm back to an odd card. So I'm gonna pop this to get back to an even card. Just debating, do I want a fast card with a decent attack on top? Or this as a ranged attack on top? I think I'll take the ranged attack. Alright. If I do the Spellweaver can fully heal herself and the poison. And she's behind, so she shouldn't be taking... It is affecting me. What is going on? I'm gonna... After this is all done... Yeah, it shouldn't be affecting me. Why is it affecting me? It says one of your allies. In order to get a save state, I think I need to... Well, let's finish this round. And then I'm going to go get copy the save file and give it to Trello for the devs, because that should not be happening. The Plagueherald should not be taking damage from that. It's only your allies. That's unfortunate. That makes this a lot harder. Especially when that only heals off your ally there and not... Yeah. So I'm gonna choose to heal up the Plagueherald. Boy, that's really unfortunate. Well, that's a heal self, right? But I no longer have poison on, so that's fine. Spellweaver, you're fine. We need to make sure this poison's not on me. And is your cards even? Yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, because you just used the med pack. The ×2 went to him, which is great. Oh, I suppose they're not moving. See, and if Baneful Hexes was a thing, that ghost would be dead right now. By drawing that curse, it would have done 3 damage to it. Although I guess if you're level 7, it would be a higher scenario and blah 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 blah. But I still think the normal ones only have 3 health at that point. Now you have your chainmail back. Cool. Who's doing what? You're basically doing nothing, so let's just short rest. Flame Strike is still the attack bottom, so we can still attack bottom and heal top, I guess. Or we can choose to re-roll, potentially get a aid from the Ether out. Yeah, let's do this and this. Get some damage in behind us. Let's see, if we do heal self and all allies, mix with you. You could go quicker than that. And then 2 target 3 damage. That's not great, but I can get the 2 bones with that attack, or potentially those 2. And then you can do an AoE heal to heal off your poison that you did to yourself because it's broken. And I guess the other option is to do this. You need to help the Plagueherald here, Sunkeeper. Okay. They're only doing one target muddle, and yeah, Sunkeeper's not gonna do a whole lot anyway. Alright, so let's poison my friend. Oh, I forgot to do the whole save. Alright, now we're gonna see if it does it again, which I'm assuming it will. Apply it to the Spellweaver. That's weird. The targets just keep going up. I don't know. I have. This is the weirdest bug I've ever seen. And I can't deselect myself. Clear targets. For some reason, it selects myself, and it shouldn't. And like I said, I can keep doing this to dominate it. So that is really strange. Anyway, okay, so you're attacking one target, which in this case will be me. Although I can move away and make it you. The bones. Yeah, the bones are hitting really hard, so let's try killing off the bones. Now, is that epidemic? Is that range? Range 2. Okay, so your poison's gone. Ooh, this is gonna make Cthulhu a lot harder to play if I continue doing that. Okay, so I can heal myself and all adjacent, or I can try and kill this spirit. I think I'm gonna try and kill the spirit. Never mind. Bones has a move too, so he can't get around. If I just take a step back, then the Sunkeeper's gonna take everything. Ooh, there you go. And then I probably should have used the scroll on you. Man, Plagueherald, you are gonna have some troubles with that. I might have to not do that as a build. Okay, so I think the plan was to just to attack. So I could do 3 base damage. If I draw a +1, you're dead. Or I could heal up the Plagueheralds. Alright. And I get the null out of there. Alright. And likewise, you're hitting relatively hard. 3 damage? Yeah, so let's just make sure that you don't. And I get rid of one of my curses. It's good. Alright, well... Okay, so that's if adjacent. What if it's 2 spaces away? But even still, that shouldn't matter because it doesn't say anything about having to be that, or it spreads to yourself sort of thing. So it's just flat out bugged, which cool. So if we do the spreading poison thing, that means you will be poisoned. And or I could do this to do that. Stun a thing, spread some poison. Sounds good enough to me. We're gonna go late and see if you can't get a melee attack in. Bloody Saw. Well, I guess I could do this attack and that would spread the poison as well. And then move into position for a melee attacks everything, and then wound everything. Which means that your whole spreading poison thing is kind of useless right now. And we could just move and curse, I guess. Sunkeeper, you're just tanking hits for us. Hey, we got light! Oh, let's do that. We got light. Actually, let's go last to clean up whatever we can, and then you're going to be jumping over the targets. Alright. Stun. Get AoE stun. You're doing 3 damage. Yeah, I don't think I have good odds of killing them now, so if I move here, AoE stun. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, yeah. Okay. You can take a hit from now on. That's no problem. What's the range on that one too? Okay, let's do this first. Try to get rid of all those curses. Which also can get you over that. Oh. I won't be able to do that nice big AoE AoE melee attack next turn. Let's stick here so that we can do the AoE melee attack. You're still gonna take a step back, which means you'll still get the AoE attack on you. Nobody needs heals. Means you're only going to be attacking those two, but that's fine. You have movement issues, so let's get you across the way and working towards the next room while they clean up. Spellweaver, I don't really got much for you. 2 damage base could potentially kill it. Or likewise, I could do your jump and get moving. How many cards you got left? If I burn Crackling Ear now... No. If I do this and then burn Crackling Ear... No, I think next turn I'll be, I almost wish it... Prep Crackling Air now so we can burn the last room? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, your whole plan is to do this, wound everything. Your plan is to not lose that one. You could get a Flame Strike in with the first Crackling Air, and then you can save the other 3 attacks for the Flame Orbs in the next room. You are going to head to the next room. 1, 2, 3. You can't reach it. Oh, that is, the door's there. I suppose you could. We'll wait here on the door, and then in the next turn we'll go into the next room. Are you moving? No, you're probably not going to move. Unless you can kill this thing. 2 targets with a move 4. Yeah, see here the traps aren't like required because this is not an obstacle, it's just a difficult terrain. If this was an obstacle, it would like force you to go through that, and that's where the later scenarios are a little more difficult because yeah, you just have to run through the traps. It's just a thing you do. But if you go later than him, then you could heal off that poison, which means this would be a 3 damage attack to target. Okay. Target all enemies within range. That's not fun. But hopefully this... Okay. So you're dead. You'll be dead next turn. And everybody's taking a lot of damage. But at least the the poison isn't gonna happen till after. Only the Cthulhu took damage, huh? Alright, if I can do... Oh, right, you have the Crackling Air. Alright, cool. Spirit is not a problem. So then you don't have to do the attack for damage then. So I got back 5 cards. If I do this, I can get back my Flame Strike and essentially be back up to 3 turns for that, so that's good. And then I can pop this if I need the boots. You just need to move 4. Yeah, I suppose I do have the boots. You will be next resting. No, well, that'll be move 4, 5 with the boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might get you in range of something. I think getting a bless in your deck is probably better. Like I said, we'll just use the boots next round. You have a move 3. You probably won't be able to do anything, but it'll get you to the door at least. If we go late with you, we could do that. And again, that'll get you to the door, and if you need your boots, you can go an extra 2 movement. You're just far behind. Not gonna probably need that. Your big move is there. 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, AoE burst, AoE burst. So you might be able to hit something in the door with that. And you just need to get in there. You're gonna get so cursed and muddled and immobilized, so wherever you sit is where you're gonna stay, I guess. Move 2. So you'll go here because it's less, and it would pull the rest of them forward. Move 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so then what's your range on that? Range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if I move forward, then this guy can actually go. Oh no, they're targeting me like melee. And so they'll target this hex. Well, they got flying, so I guess they could target the ones behind us, but the only way that this one can reach more is if they go here. And these ones, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna stay. Then I don't get my attack in. Alright, I'll just stay put and take all the curses like a good tank. Nothing's poisoned, you're just moving up. Ooh, you'll still focus that, right? Because these are viable hexes for you with your flying. Which means you'll be like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go here, you won't get cursed. Then do I want to do this? This would poison my Sunkeeper, but he's not getting attacked this round. And then I'd get those two as poisoned. Oh, now it thinks I... Interesting. So I could choose myself then. Interesting. That is most definitely a bug. You can then deselect your ally, leaving only you to be targeted, thus only poisoning yourself. What a weird bug. Oh, okay. Well. At least only I'm poisoned now, and not both. Alright, can you, with jump... You're gonna run into the same problem as... Oh, I guess you're poisoning that anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just these 3 hexes, so if I go here, I'm fine. And so this allows you to also get an attack on these guys. And wound. Wow, both rolling wounds, 1 on each. That is pretty cool. Ideal, even. And now it's safe for the Spellweaver to move up and not worry about getting cursed. As per usual, considering doing Impaling Eruption instead. Wait, you generate ice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can move up. 1, 2, 3. So I could hit you, you, and you. I think I'm out of line of sight of you. Line of sight is L? Interesting. It's an actual... Oh, that's cool. You can see how it detects line of sight from center or... So if I'm here, can I reach you? No. If I'm here, yes, then I can. But you see why the math sometimes takes a while? Because it has to find and check every single one of these corners. That's a nice little tool. Hold on. And then if I'm here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and be able to hit all of them. Or do I want to hit 4 targets with this one or 3 targets with that one? I'm also going to be ignoring shield. If I hit 4 targets, I can kill both of these. If I only have 3 targets, I can't. So yeah, we're gonna kill all 3 targets, or we're gonna hit 4 targets, and ignore the shield so that we can get through the big one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was going to pop this to get advantage, and that would have killed this. But I guess we'll save it for the next one. Stun, we're pretty much past that. We don't need that. We'll do the 2 target big attack with a move 2. So we can heal off your poison. Actually, you've only got one target, so we'll just do a 3 damage attack to it. You're gonna go in there and, well, hold on, we've already done that. So let's do this. Attack bottom, mana top to kill that. You're immobilized and stuff, but if you go and where is the remove all target stuff? That one? I don't need to really heal up the poison, but just getting rid of all the other attacks and stuff would be nice. And then you can go. Tactical order would be a 1, 2, 3. Into a hammer bullet doesn't work. Stun though, that would kill that thing. Just gotta do 1 more damage. Not that you're using ice anyways, but curse. Ugh. So I either have the option to remove all negative conditions on one ally. Okay. And they give a med pack to someone? Nobody really needs a med pack at this point. But we'll give it to you because you're pretty burned out right now. Plagueherald. Well, your plan was to move up and then heal and attack and stuff, but I kind of just blocked your path now, didn't I? Alright. We'll get in there next turn, I guess. Yeah, I don't really care about muddle because I'm just trying to stun you. That means you're dead. Now you're in my way, but you'll die next turn, so if I just go late enough, it's not a big deal. There's 2 of those guys left. We gotta kill them. You now can fly. So we'll just fly over that guy with your move 4. We don't care when you go. You'll go late. You'll go... You don't have any... You don't have any real big moves at all, do you? Let's just do that and heal, I guess. And then you... just whittle them down, I guess. We're almost done. We just need to finish. We just need to kill them. Oh no, I can't move again. Alright. This is already going to be a muddle, so whatever. Hey look, there's the null. Now I can really hit you. No! The range on that is... it's range 2. I'm trying to see what'll happen if you don't stand adjacent to your ally. The other option is to do this from range 4, and I could stand here. Let's test that. I don't... shoot. You don't have enough movement to get up there. Well... Alright, we're gonna do this just for a test. Now if I do this, that still selects both. Yeah, that should not be happening. Alright, well, heal everybody. Including yourself. Nobody really needs heal. Well, let's walk and continue damaging that stuff. Might as well pop that now. None of those are poisoned. I can get a poison attack out though. You're just gonna rest. Don't need that anymore. Flame strike, huh? Yeah. So this was a fairly easy snarl, but then again, you know, it's snarl number 5 or something like that, so it should be. Well, let's poison with you, and then we can do this just to make you take just flat out 3 damage, so we could kill that one outright. And you can focus on attacking the other one then. Not moving, so we'll attack and move away. We'll wound that one. Just to help with some damage, and then just get some coins. Are any of these 6 gold by chance? 3 gold. Okay, move in. You can't quite reach that, can you? Did I only attack the one game? Why you do? What was your plan? Your plan was to make that one take 3 damage, so will that kill it? No, because you're not. Okay, that will kill that one then at least. What is in this chest? Second skin. I think that's a random item design. Seems like a really weird one to be in a place like this early on. I'll have to take a look at that. That might actually be useful. And you don't have a loot card? You have a loot to burn, which you already used it. So we'll just pick whatever. Likewise, you don't have your loot card with, so just whatever. You have a loot one. We should focus on making sure that thing dies. Likewise. Okay. Oh, I should have just done the stun thing. Anyway, we'll move up here. You don't have any negative conditions. Okay, so you're dead then. Everybody grab a coin, quick! And they're all 3 gold, so it doesn't matter. Well, that's where if I was planning ahead, I could have gotten your loot card back and then just that, but it's okay. It's what, 1 or 2 gold piles that you missed out on? It's okay.
After the terrible shrieks and moans of the undead, the sound of someone clapping is at once foreign and alarming. Turning around, you see a hooded figure standing at the edge of your torchlight. You raise your weapon, but the grin on his silhouetted face isn't menacing in a way that calls for arms. It is menacing in a way you've never experienced before. "Well done, sirs," the figure lilts. My, but you do have a way about you, don't you? And you've certainly gotten our attention now, removing this troublesome crypt of its rogue undead element. We very much prefer our undead to be the controllable variety now, don't we? There is a long pause as the figure stares at you, still grinning. Well, perhaps you'd be so kind as to do us another favor. After which we'll be mostly settled on the whole issue of you murdering some of my brethren. He stops grinning. There is a necromancer in Gloomhaven. Been giving us a spot of trouble, sending mercenaries out to do her dirty work against us. Maybe you've met her. Kill Jaxera. Bring her head to our headquarters, and we'll see about letting you live.
Yep, Spellweaver getting 13 experience is not hard to do. Black Death, what is that? Black Death is poison 10 or more enemies with a Plagueherald. Alright. I don't know if he's the one that actually poisoned that many, or if that many got poisoned, but... Okay, did anybody get perks? Nobody got perks. You got a lot of money. We'll probably be saving up for enhancements now. You got, you didn't get any money enough. You're also short. You have 22. Let's do merchant. There aren't any real good ranged one-handed things for weapon slots. So we'll just either take a heater shield or no, your range was an issue. We were gonna get you the Hawkhound first. Cool. What? Oh, second skin. Right. You don't need that. Wait a minute. That might be perfect for you, actually. In fact, I think I want to say that when wait, that was an actual second skin, so that wasn't a weapon, or that wasn't a design. Is that one actually just from that scenario? Decaying Crypt, chest number 50, gain second skin. Holy moly, that's just that. Okay, well, I'm going to swap out the Cloak of Invisibility because that's amazing. Now you have 2 less -1s. And now you only have a -1 and a miss. Everything else is positive, and well, 0 and or positive. That is really good. I didn't use the Cloak of Invisibility at all for you anyways. And you got 11 cards and you're relatively tanky, so you don't really need that. Let's sell the Cloak of Invisibility then. Okay. Cool. Not a lot of classes can get use out of this because most classes, once their perks are all fleshed out, only have like 1 or 2 or 1. Spellweaver is another one that it would be good for because she still has 3 -1s left. Most of the people only end up with like 1. All right, and with that, let's do the city encounter. As you return to town after your last adventure, a high-ranking guard approaches and gestures you to the side of the road. I'm embarrassed to admit this, he begins in a low voice, but we really could use some help. With all the attacks recently and very little support from the capital, the city guard just finds itself woefully lacking in both equipment and training for new recruits. The guard looks you over. You are experienced warriors, and anything you could do to help the situation would be greatly appreciated. Decline the help and instead sell this information on interested parties. Again, if I was trying to be negative, that'd be great, but we're going to help. You spend the day training the new recruits. By the time the sun goes down, their skills are much improved, and they are grateful to you because of it. We're back to 0! I do think that by the time we finish the main campaign, given how much stuff is coming up that gains reputation, we should be able to finish at the plus 20 relatively easily. Alright, let's look at you. You don't need any items. I'm pretty satisfied with what you have, maybe minus the boots of striding, but we already gave the better boots to everybody else. So let's look at your cards here. And see what we can do. So getting you, it's just I won't be able to do that for a long time. Likewise with you. Crackling air. Having you as another move 4. That's appealing. Too often do I opt for impaling eruption just because it is a move 4. And likewise with fire orbs, getting you as a move 4 bottom wouldn't be bad either. But crackling air, having this as a range 2 heal would also be a lot more useful. So I wouldn't have to be adjacent. Do I want more movement or more heal out of you? We have a lot that we could improve on this character. And I think doing the crackling air move bottom right now is the best bet. Just to get you a little bit more movement. The next 30 that we'll spend, I think we'll go back to Mana Bolt here and see about getting this as a range 2. That would make this so much better. But for now, let's do you as a plus move. Cool. I think I'll tack on the back end of this video just me playing through one more of the crypt scenarios. We've got either the ruinous... Which one did we just do? We just did Decaying Crypt. So we've either got the Crypt of the Damned again, or I could do the Ruinous Rift. I'll think about it, but I like I said, I'll probably just tack it onto the back of this one. No sense making a whole new scenario out of that.
It's clear that on the inn among it looks.
The stink of undead is just starting to leave your clothes when you feel the call of Xorn stronger than you have in years. There's something inside the last 3 crypts you visited, something you've missed. He commands that you search them all until you find it, so you head back into each one, eventually coming across what Xorn had directed you to discover. Noxious Cellar. Your Quartermaster sent me. You look quizzically at the Valross standing at your door. I'm from the capital, and I deal in arms and armor. I'm looking to set up a contact with the Gloomhaven military, and our friend says that you may have some contacts with them. He suggested I meet up with you once I got here. The Valross shifts his feet nervously. So, can you help me? So this is the Quartermaster, obviously, his city event when he retired. And if we decide to help him, we gain a prosperity. If we demand a finder's fee, ooh, we have Sawbones. Oh, ooh, so that means we can gain 15 gold and do that. Let's do that. The Varoth looks at you with trepidation, but after some persuasion, you get him to agree. If we didn't have Scoundrel, Sawbones, or Music Note, we would just lose the prosperity, but since we did have that, we get gold and prosperity. You take the Valroth over to the Ghost Fortress, where you make introductions to the captain of the guard. The captain seems skeptical at first, but admits that they could use an additional supply of weapons. Terms are made, and a contract is signed. Well, let's get you... let's see, if I give you 15, that'll get you up to 25. Let's try rounding out everybody to the nearest 30. You definitely need money because you're going to buy boots. I don't think... Well, the Sunkeeper only needs 20 to buy that heater shield. We'll get you 30. I don't remember what I was going to buy with that. And then we'll give the rest to the Spellweaver because she's trying to get up to some enhancements and stuff. I think that's good enough. We'll go to the merchant and buy you another weapon. Heater shield, I think, is just going to be the go-to. Piercing dagger wouldn't be bad, I guess, if you're in melee range and you could poison something. Most of the time, though, I try to stay at range. I don't try to melee stuff with you. Or make yourself more defensive. I think we'll go with the defensive route. Likewise with you. We have the option to get more oh no, you don't have 30 for wounds. Never mind. So just shield. I've been wanting that for a while. You can buy your boots. Wait, I already got you boots. What was I thinking? Okay. Battle axe. Because you are a melee attacker. This would allow you to do that nice 2-target wound without having to have the target all adjacent melees. And then we got 10 left. We could give you the crit helm. What other helm would I want you to have? Probably the Pendant of Dark Pacts. Given how many small items you have, getting an extra stamina pot and a scroll of healing would be great. Ring of Haste is meh. It just reduces the number of turns you have when you already burn 1 or 2 cards at the start, so probably be used to get these 2 back. And then you don't have anything new to add. Okay, cool. All right, so in the next video, we're going to be going to the Noxious Cellar, wherever that is, Noxious Cellar here, for the Spellweaver's 3-part conclusion. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.